Contrary to speculations that Peter Obi, as the then governor of Anambra State, subjected some people from the northern parts of Nigeria to inhuman treatment, a truck driver, Ibrahim Muhammad, from Malum Fashi local government area of Katsina State, is saying Peter Obi saved his life during a crisis in Anambra State. In an interview with Arise News, Malam Ibrahim says he will do all he can towards mobilizing more support for Peter Obi across the northern parts of Nigeria.
I'm a truck driver who was attacked during a crisis in Anambra State when Peter Obi was the governor. We ran a security formation for our safety, but we were arrested and detained as terrorists. But when Peter Obi came, he interacted with us and he told the security men to take good care of us. After a few days, a car was sent to pick us up. But I think where they kept us was even the government house, because our minds were at peace. No beating, no insults at all. He came to us and reintroduced himself as the state governor. He asked us how it happened, and we told him. Like myself, then, I was a driver, and some are our passengers. He apologized for what happened. That Peter Obi, he's one fair guy with gap teeth. He told us to relax our minds, and nothing is going to happen to us again. After everything was calm, we came out and even saw that my car was burned. But seeing that he apologized, we accepted destiny. But we are grateful since our lives have been saved by him. That's why when I saw a poster and I heard Peter Obi is contesting, I said, I'm going to vote for him because he saved my life. He did not harm me, so I'm rooting for him, and that is why I'm calling on Nigerians to support him. And let's see his own mode of leadership. Our main aim is to see Northern Nigeria excel, not just the North, but the entire country as a whole.
And I went to study and learn about the Almajiri system, and I found people of incredible talent. I spent time in Almajiri school watching young people learn Quran, sat with them and watched them, and I saw doctors, lawyers, engineers, everything, because the same talent they're using to learn the Quran and analyze it is all they need. What they need is what we call Sharia system of education. So for me, since they can't go to school, if I have the opportunity, I'll take school to them. Where they're learning the Quran, I'm going to put English teacher, mathematics teacher, science teacher, everything there. And I can tell you, before they finish learning the Quran, they also have learned something. We're not the greatest Muslim country in the world. Indonesia is there. The difference is that Indonesia have over 90% secondary school enrollment. We have 28%. The difference is that they belong to the high portion of human development index. We're low. So what is lacking is available to us, and that is the grassroots. And I'm reaching out to the grassroots. I want to change them. I want to help them to be better people, because they can help us to change the world. Not because they want to vote for me. Like I said, for me is to get Nigeria to work. And they're not just going to be engineers and everything. We need productivity. Productivity today. I believe that today Nigeria can change from the north. We can make more oil work for us, but I can tell you, the north will generate more money, more resources for us than oil.
The Almajiri kids.
Almajiri kids. I spent time in the north with these people, these young kids, learning Quran, and I could see in them doctors, lawyers, engineers, top scientists. Because if you see them, how they learn the Quran, how they were able to memorize the Quran, how they were able to, you could see that these are intelligent, talented kids. But they're not in a formal school. So my take is that since these kids can't go to formal school, we should take school to them. Where they're learning Quran, we should introduce English teacher, science teacher, mathematics teacher. All those basic things should be there. And we did study it by looking at 3 of them. The cost implication.
Yes.
Even those who were teaching the Quran were not being paid. In the 2 places that were in the top place, they were paid. And they just paid about 10,000-15,000 naira. So I put a cost of employing about 6 to 8 teachers, which includes the Quran, the one that teaches Quran, English, this, at the cost of 50,000 naira each. Since they're not even being paid at all. And I put other costs of running the facility I visited. One had about 55 people, the other one had about 60 people, one had about 58 people there. So when I put the cost, it came to about 6 million naira, and I ended it off to 10 million again. And I said, if these 200 people that I'm targeting can again decide
2 million.
No, not 2 million. I'm not targeting 2 million. I said I'm targeting 0.1%.
Okay.
1% is 2 million. Okay. But I want 0.1%, 200,000.
Okay.
If 200,000 of them can decide to again, as a contribution to a better society, tomorrow, invest 10 million. We have 10 of such, we have 200 of such facilities, 200,000 of such facilities. If we can put in 10 million, 200,000 of such facilities, taking 50 people each, that's 10 million. That's almost more than half of other school children. The problem you see in Nigeria today, especially in the north, are people who did not educate yesterday, are people who did not pull out of poverty yesterday. And the same thing is what is happening in the south and everywhere. Those who did not educate, pull out of poverty, have become a problem for us, and we say we have insecurity. So in order not to increase that tomorrow, we need to start investing today. And again, we're talking about revenue. 20 million people. The Nigerians that we're talking about diaspora today. Nigerian diaspora, I don't think they're not more than, they're up to 20 million.
No.
Thank you. So if less than 20 million is actually giving us today remittances of about $20 billion.
$20 billion.
Imagine if we're able to train these 18-20 million out of school children and export them. That is double the revenue. So there's a lot we can do. We're investing in them for our own future. And that, for me, is what we should be doing.